Hello, hustlers. How is it going? I'm going to just do a budget with me, real quick, so that we can get this all done, and then I will do a separate video for the stuffing. All right. So today in the checking account, my husband's Spectrum Pay was there, and that was $2,211.73, and then his VA disability check was also there a few days early, so $1,722.65. This is actually not going to be 31. This is going to be Mercari. And that I have $53.38 to transfer. It's in the works. And then we had a carryover of $13.52, which we are supposed to be zero budget. And I never did put the rest of the money into the savings account. I just left it there, thankfully, because I needed a buffer, and in between my Mercari transfers, I had several of them, which saved our booty. I've been selling Mercari stuff quite a bit this last couple of weeks. So this total is $4,001 and whoops, I don't know what I'm doing here. 28 cents. Screwed that up. Okay, so we have to pay our mortgage. So $1,275.06. We're paying the mortgage. We're not paying that. We're paying I think the sewage has to be paid. I have a lister of everything that's being paid. Yes. But it's actually only $102.70. That's not being paid. This has to be paid, but I'm gonna have to pay it in cash because I didn't budget it into the account. So we're gonna pay with cash, and it's actually not $65. That's my registration. I don't think you guys can really see what I'm doing. Let's see. Can I zoom? I don't think I can zoom. Let's see if I can get you closer. Somehow. Might be able to see a little bit better. You really can't. I can't anyway. I don't know if you can, and it's probably backwards. Okay, so yeah. Oh, I put that in the wrong spot. 102.70. So out of household bills this payday, also AEP, which went down 347. What was it? 347.05. So let's see. Plus 102.7 plus 347.05. So this total should be 1724.81. 4,001.28 minus 1724.81. 2,276. I've been stressing. I've had a really bad last couple of days. Not just personal stuff, but bill wise, we are just getting overwhelmed, and I'm thinking about we're discussing getting a big loan to pay off all our credit cards and then cancel the credit cards. My son is graduating in May, and we want to be able to give him a car. think any of these are. Let's see. This one is getting paid. This is getting paid. Let me mark these off. All right, I did that and that. So anyway, so we're thinking about getting a loan so that we can just consolidate everything. Oh, that's actually 30. Consolidate everything. It's not necessarily going to save us any money, but we'll be able to just cancel our credit cards so we don't continue to get into any more debt. I'll be able to have a little bit extra from it so that I can go get my son's graduating a car, a cheap one. We're only thinking about spending $2,000. It's just something that we've wanted to do. So we are going to, and I know that it really doesn't make any sense to do something like get a loan, but it's actually going to help our credit in the long end of the short, because we'll be able to pay off those credit cards. Now, we won't cancel all of them immediately. Because that would look really bad if you canceled all of them right away. So we aren't going to really do that, but we are going to pay them all off. I'm going to cancel the largest one that I have, the one that I've had the longest. I'm going to cancel that one immediately as soon as it's paid. And then a couple more will cancel. And then the rest of them we will eventually cancel, because we aren't responsible enough to handle it. And I forgot I raised this. Okay, so my budget is definitely going to be, it may be 0 because I didn't realize some of this stuff was as much as it was. 1608. 71. Yep. But this column right here will go down to like 4 items. And I don't know if this column, oops, where are you? This column right here, everything that is on it will pretty much get paid off with that loan that we're talking about getting, except for this, and this. So those are the only 3 we'll be paying, plus that new loan. It's just going to take a whole lot of stress off of me. It's not necessarily, like I said, it's not necessarily going to save us money, but it will give us a little bit of extra money in the bank, just to put in savings in case we have an emergency. It's going to help us get our kid his graduation gift that we wanted to give. And we'll be able to have some money to stuff in our envelopes to beef those up, because, like I told my husband earlier, this method, putting everything in cash in this wallet, is actually working. We actually used our bank account 90% less this last 2 weeks than we ever have before, because we had money here. Now, we did spend a whole lot of it out of all of these envelopes that I had stuffed because of this, that, and the other. And we will get better at that, at not doing that, as we get through it and learn it and figure it all out. So, just for stress purposes, we're working on getting a large loan to pay off all of that debt. This one, this is a check that I wrote to an event, and they have already cashed this check. And they don't normally cash it that early. So I was surprised when it was already out of my bank account, and I was like, oh, thank goodness I had a little extra money in there, because I was planning on depositing all of my Mercari money in there to cover that check, because I knew I'd sent that check out last week and didn't really have the money to cover it, because they usually wait until May when the Festival of Flags is happening to cash it. So I didn't think anything of it, but they cashed it today, so that was kind of weird. So yeah, but I have enough money in Mercari to cover it. But he got paid too, so that's okay. So when I get more money, when all of my other things that just sold I get paid for, I'm just gonna put the money in the bank just as a cushion and buffer. Plus, I have another $150 check I have to send out for another event in July that I have to have money in the bank for to cover. Okay, so let's see. 1607 plus 18. Right now, I'm just adding up all of my totals to see where we are at. 66. And I have been if you follow me, I have been talking about how I'm probably going to be fired from 31 soon because I'm not making any money. Well, somehow I managed to make over $200 this last month. So I will be an active rep for 31 for another 3 months, unless somebody else buys $200 worth of stuff. And then I'll still be active. So this one right here will be there until I'm no longer active. 20. Whoops. Oh gosh. 29 plus 121 plus. And I do not recommend anyone actually go get loans unless it's going to, save you in the long run money. I don't think I did this right. Because it really doesn't do you any good. I mean, it could help that's proper English. It could help your credit in the long run if you're paying things off. Let me redo that because that just didn't. 29. But for my sanity purposes, it's going to help me tremendously because it'll be one bill versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 bills. So I'm cutting out 9 bills. And I just think that would be I just think it would work better for us. It's going to take us a long time to be debt free, but if we can make the journey a little less stressful, in my opinion, I think that I'm willing to give it a go. I don't recommend just going out and getting loan after loan after loan. The buffer. Okay, so you guys can't really. So what we will be stuffing is everything I put in this column. This is all of my envelopes. So 60 in groceries. We're going to do 60 in pets. 20 for dining out. 20 for allowance, which we probably won't even use. I'm thinking about, we might just want to save it. Most everything except for the last 5, I think, are getting. Oh shoot, I didn't put anything for savings challenge. Dang nabbits. You know, I guess I'll have to do that another day. 20 miscellaneous. 20. And if we get that loan, we may be able to get into the position where we can actually go meet our newest granddaughter in Virginia. She was born in December, and I haven't met her yet. And that's also been part of my issue. I am just crying about it and praying about it. 1, 2. So I did something wrong. 10, 10. Girls trip 10. Birthdays. Getting 10. Christmas isn't getting anything. Okay, so let's see. 60 plus. Whoops. I'm losing my mind, y'all. 20. Make sure I'm doing this right. 20. Oops, I lost track. 60, 120, 40, 60, 180. Okay, family time. Emergency. Miscellaneous. Birthdays. Whoops. Actually, birthdays was only 10. No? Something's not right. 60, 120. 220, 20, 40, 60, 280. Okay. 60 plus 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 100. I suck. 1, 2, 3. Plus 60. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 50. $330, y'all. Oy, oy, oy. And so that just leaves us $2.75 as a buffer in the checking account. So we're living life like we're living life dangerously. But like I said, I've got Mercari, and I'll be depositing more money in from Mercari as soon as those items are delivered. I quite possibly might have a check from the place that I have stuff for sale. Alleyway Trends in MacArthur, Ohio. I have stuff there. So I quite possibly might have a check there if I've sold enough to actually cover all of my expenses. If I don't, then I owe them, and then I'll have to figure out how to pay that. But I do have an event on Saturday, so we will be doing another stuffing video on Saturday. But after, I'm going to do this video because this one's already 20 minutes long, and I don't want to do all these videos that are, 30 minutes long or whatever. So I'm going to get done talking to you guys about this. This is the budget for this next 2 weeks. I don't know if you can see any of it, but that's that. So, yeah. So then I'm going to stop this video, and then I'm going to do another video to stuff the envelopes, and then we're going to go about our day. And if we do get that loan, then I will have another stuffing video for that, because we are going to take some of that money and stuff it into our envelopes. And the reason why I want to do that is simply because if I have good stashes in my envelopes, I'm less likely to spend out of my bank account. And the less likely I am to spend out of my bank account, the better this works. So we will be taking a little bit of it and doing that. And I'm not sure how we're going to go about the car, if we're just going to use $2,000 down, and then he'll have car payments. He doesn't have a job, so we would be responsible for the car payments until he gets a job. But we're hoping he gets a job with my husband. He doesn't even have his license yet, so we're working on that too. He's 19. He's almost 20. He's a video game guy. So he has not shown any interest, but now that he is getting ready to graduate, reality is going to hit, and we have to smack him in the face with it. So he's going to have to get a job. Anyway, I will see you guys in the cash stuffing video in just a few moments. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, comment, hit the bell, do all the things. Look down in the description for all of my links for everything. I have Mercari, I have Etsy, I have Shopify. I have on Etsy and Shopify right now, I only really have a few envelope sets, and I think there's 100 envelope challenge sets on there as well. I have not had any traffic in my Shopify shop. I'm not sure what's going on. I may have to just shut it down since nobody is interested in it. But I am going to try to add some more stuff. I don't have another event next Saturday. I was going to do the market, the farmer's market, but I don't think anybody's going to be out there. And I think I'm going to take the opportunity next week to get more stuff to take to the shop that I have stuff set up at, and put stuff in my Etsy, put stuff in my Shopify. I can even put stuff in Mercari. That doesn't cost me a dang thing until it's sold. So I'll probably take that, and I'll probably post several videos of me doing those kinds of things. So yeah, when we hit 50 subscribers, we're going to do a giveaway. I'm not sure what the giveaway is going to be, whether it's a gift card, cash, an envelope set, whatever. So make sure you subscribe, share the video, do all the things. Help me get my community built, because that helps me keep track. That helps I'm doing this to help myself stay on track and get myself into a better financial state. I'm also doing a series with my son and my grandson to stuff envelopes. These are their envelopes right here that they are stuffing. And this is my son's savings challenge. He has 25. And you can see, like, he is so excited. He has several of these already stuffed. So he gets really excited about stuffing these. Unless he came in here and took some out. I thought he had more than that stuffed. But anyway, he really likes stuffing these envelopes. He's got money in his envelopes. So does my grandson. My grandson has stuffed an envelope or two for his challenge. It's only 25 envelopes. But if I remember correctly, I think it's like $300 or $400. Let me see. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. Oops. Yeah, $325 for just 25 envelopes. So that's what my little men are going to be saving once they get all of their envelopes. And Kipton is really trying to get his envelopes finished. So I have that series going. I do craft videos every now and again, and I do all of these. So yeah. Like and subscribe and share and comment. I'd love to hear your feedback on what I do, what you like to see, what you don't like to see, what you want to see. It helps me help you. All right. Bye, guys.